Hello, welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon card game market. Did you guys know that EX5 is basically over now in this part of the world? Unless you want to play in some locals or something, EX5 is done. We're moving on to BT15, and that matters. And every other set after that also continues to matter with hype and news and blah, 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 blah. Let's just get right into the content here. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn the location on Smash Potatoes. That way you know when I upload these videos. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Anyway, Omnimon market here. This Omnimon got a little bit of action. It's now almost $200. A couple listings were bought. Besides that, though, nothing too wild. So we'll move on. The Metal Gurumon X Antibody, the 3-star one, has rightfully taken its place over the 2nd-star. That's only a difference of $5. Don't get me wrong. But it's not selling anymore. It's sold at 170. That's fine. This one is selling at, what, 150? That's okay. So justification for this price right now. It makes sense to me that this one is more expensive because this one is 3 stars and this one is 2 stars. So the world is balanced again. And now, I'm not going to talk about anything particular to EX5 in this set, in this market watch, but I do want to make you guys aware that the set is over. It's done. And then BT15 comes out soon, and then it's going to be BT16 and all that stuff. What's important to understand now is that the set might go down in value. The singles, you might want to be just a little bit cautious. Unless they are singles that have meta implications coming up. Things like Leviamon or X Antibody Protoform. Things like that might continue to rise. Or the Grace Nova stuff because of BT16. Or maybe we'll get more Diva support, at which point the Fenglong stuff becomes a stock to invest in. So I just want you guys to keep that in an open mind here. Even when it comes to box toppers, you know, your 3rd anniversary pack, this is the most expensive card. Sabretron has fallen a lot. Now it's $10. I'm sure it's going to keep going lower. The rest of the cards aren't even like $4 in this particular pack, so no need to discuss them. But in the limited pack 2, Zubamon is $18 going up. Seadramon is $15 kind of going up. And Raremon is stabilizing around $14. A note on these 3 cards. They do have potential meta implications in the future. Zubamon with EX6, Seadramon with BT15 plus EX6, I guess. And Raremon is one of the cards you can use to like discard things, which is good because, you know, things are like Garurumon, X Antibody are getting hit, which means the Garurumon engine's getting hit, Diamon's at 1. It's harder to get cards into the trash in purple. Raremon might be a good choice for that kind of stuff. Plus, it's only 4 to play. It's like very, very, very cheap. All right, moving along to Kuwagamon. The promo has shot up to $11. I don't know why. If you guys know why, let me know in the comments. I'm selling mine. I have 3 and they're going. Anyone wants to buy Kuwagamon for $11 USD, please hit me up. I'd love to sell it to you right now. Skull Knightmon. As you guys may be aware, it did top 32 the Nationals. It hasn't really impacted the sales traffic too much. What I will say, though, is that on Friday, it was cheaper, and today, it's kind of creeped up. So, there are less. There are 14 listings left, and they might continue to get bought out because of the Nationals result. I hope you guys got them while they were 8. You could make some quick money if you did do that. All right, Analog Youth is $10 going up. Again, March 1st comes. This is your best card in purple to get cards in the graveyard, straight up. So I think this card's going to go crazy really soon. Do what you will with that. Ukomon is over $5 now with shipping. It seems stabilized, honestly, but Ukomon is going to be a really powerful card. And don't forget, as things... I have a spelling error here, by the way. Digimon Move Force. Oh, no, that's cool. Anyway, as the demo packs and all that get harder and harder to find, the BT14 isn't readily available, and the movie packs are done. Unless we have that alternate art of Ukomon, this card will continue to soar up in price. I would get it for cheap while you can. This card is a meta staple in some formats, as you guys may know. Patamon, $9. The most expensive super still in BT14. It's only 20 listings. It's not that many. And once you get to the bottom of the page, it's $12. Not a lot of copies, as you guys can see as well. Before it is literally basically just under $12. So I would make sure you have your Patamons while you do, while you have a chance. Beelstar is going down as predicted. Nationals is over. It's $46. It's going to keep going down probably. Andrew Amon Alternate Art as well as Lady Devimon are going through a movement. Lady Devimon has actually had a sharper movement than the Andrew Amon. The Andrew Amon's already been expensive, but Lady Devimon out of nowhere got crazy. People actually bought it, and now there's $36, $39, $39, $39, $39, $42. There are not a lot of Andrew Amons left. So this is the time to sell them if you got them. Event Pack 5. All right, things are already starting to fall. They're already starting to kind of go down. You can kind of see the markers. People reportedly at Nationals are getting rid of Event Pack 5 cards for a lot cheaper than TCG Player. So now that Event Pack 5 had got it distributed to a large quantity at Nationals, it will start dropping in price. Fair warning though, Event Pack 6 is coming up now. There is no more Event Pack 5 to be distributed, to my understanding. Maybe somewhere else in the world, but not in North America. We have a lot of it now. Prices will fall down, but don't sleep on Event Pack 5, is my recommendation to you. Next, Galactamon Alternate Art. Got a cheap listing here for $14 if you want it. Then it's $25. Grab the cheap one while you can, then sell your Galactamons for expensive prices because it's still experiencing the buyout pressure from the hype. Then we have War Groundmon. The person who had the $100,000 listing took it down. They took down the listing. I guess they realized that it was just a little bit too high. Maybe if it was like 80,000 or something, they would have bought it. But no, I think 100 was just a bit too much. So anyway, you can't buy this card right now on TCG Player. Sorry that experience has been robbed from you guys. Miuri is continuing the buyout trend. It's crazy. It's expensive. And I'm not super surprised to see this. Sell them while you can. Imperial Fighter Mode, we kind of called this one. I told you it would go up in price, and sure enough, it has. It's $20 now, with not many listings left. That's the main takeaway here. People have been buying it, as you guys can see. People have been actively trying to get rid of these quantities, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's $30, and then it's $42. It is wild. It is an interesting time. This card is going to keep going up in price for a little bit. Next up, Crimson Blaze Store Championship Top 4. I would recommend grabbing this card sooner rather than later because it's going to be a staple in some formats, and it's the max rarity version of the card. Gold rare is always max rarity. Next, we have Jessamon Alternate Art, who continues to be cheap, which is good. Grab the cheap listings while you can before they go back up to $35 if you do want Jessamon. If you don't want Jessamon, then don't worry about it. If you have just ones you want to sell, wait till these cheap ones go away, then you can sell them for an expensive price. Next up, we have Viximon Alternate Art. Listings have sold for high prices, you can see here. But now a couple sellers are trying to bring down the price to $20. I would grab for $20. Honestly, get rid of these quantities, grab them for $20. And then set the price right back to $25 is what I would do. EX2 is not very easy to find, and this is a good egg. So I'm not surprised that it's still expensive. Next, though, Taiga Alternate Art. I think this card has gradually only gone up, and it doesn't have many listings left. I think this is a good investment opportunity. You never know when someone will mainstream Taiga in a green deck, and then before you know it, the card is $20 because it's BT11. And we all know BT11 in rares, even though it's an alternate art card, we all know the story of BT11. I might consider making sure you have some copies of that. Something to think about. We have here Digimon Emperor the Tamer Party Pack at $20. It was very cheap. People have bought. All of a sudden, I wonder what caused that. It's like Digimon Emperor is a really good card in this format or something. Anyway, there's 2 listings left, $20 and $25. Then it gets bought out, eliminated, and then it's a seller's market at that point in time. This card will always be good whenever there's a meta where promoting a level 3 consistently is a thing. Keep that in mind. Wait for the price to drop, sell yours if you got them, and then buy them later when they're cheap. That's what I would do. I'm going to show you guys Stingmon and next Vmon BT12 pre-release stamps. They have been bought out because of Imperial hype in BT16, I think. And Imperial is getting really hyped at the Digifest, from what I understand. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on with Imperial. So I guess that did cause some hype, get people a little bit excited, because as you can see here, the listings are gone. No one's really buying them, but there were cheaper listings before, and now there's not, which is fascinating. Keep that in mind. Maybe you can sell yours now if you have some. And lastly today, Metal Greymon is cheap, under $5. I'm not recommending you be a blue flare enthusiast or anything like that, but if you really want to dabble in the dark arts, I would recommend grabbing your playset now. It is really good in any meta with wide boards. I think that's coming up soon. Yeah. That's it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you later. Bye!